Covered Bridge Creek. Was watching Bob's live stream all day, doing some stuff, and I'm here, and I was throwing a Berkeley's worm. Nothing too crazy, so I'm gonna, since he's got done, I wanted to pop on live and change it up a bit. Hey, budflies. There we go. There you go. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. How you doing? So, I'm under this covered bridge here, and I'm just going to throw a little right here. I want to show you. So basically, I've never used this before. I have a jig rig, and I'm going to use some power bait, and I've never used power bait before, so we're going to give it a go. Never used this stuff before in my life, but so I have a jig head. I got a trout magnet jig with the float. I'll show you in a second. I'm just getting set up right now, so it's a little harder to show you everything. Okay, so do that. So right now we're just under this old covered bridge. There's the float. There's all the thorns getting me, and there's the power bait with the trout magnet jig. So we're just gonna see. I'm not sure exactly how it's gonna look right now, but water's murky. It's got a pretty good depth to it over here. So got the wind going though. So we're gonna, like I said, I've never used. Two things I've never used. I've never used trout magnet jig before, and I've never used power bait. So we'll see how it goes. Easy. I got yellow power bait on right now. We're over in Columbia County, Pennsylvania. We are trying for trout. So the plan originally was to throw some minnows, and unfortunately my local does not have any minnows in stock right now, so I'm gonna have to make a special trip for that. I'll get you set up a little bit better. Just kind of hurriedly set up in amongst the thorns. I know you're kind of far away, guys. Bring me over. All right, let's see. Move you a little bit this way, just so we can see each other better. Figure I'd throw a little yellow power bait out here too. I was throwing a Berkeley's worm before, but unfortunately, they weren't really responding to that. No, I love covered bridges. Absolutely. You are open. I guess this is just with the power bait. It's just a floating rig. Nothing too crazy. I have a jig on there just to get it down a little bit. So I'm usually a live bait guy and spinners. So this is new for me, but I figured why not try it. This is a little bit grown up. I just drove by it, so I figured we'd give it a go. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm sure we have 200, what was it? I think we have 212 covered bridges in Pennsylvania. And if you do like if you haven't checked out the channel yet, Kyle, do so please. We go around and tour all these covered bridges and stuff too. We certainly don't have 212 under our belt yet, but we have quite a few. I'm actually gonna take you guys over to the original spot I was throwing the worm. Not as pretty without the covered bridge, but we'll give it a go. What's up, Brad? I know everybody have a YouTube channel you want. It's utter chaos. That's a cow joke. Utter chaos. Brad, have you ever used power bait? Because honestly, I'm just trying to get into this jigging stuff right now. Because I was throwing a Berkeley's worm on a trout magnet jig, but with a float. But I'm switched to power bait because I have zero response. Honestly, I really just think. I'm not usually into except for spinners and with pallets. I don't usually use lures, but so we just got the trout magnet float with the jig. But I've never used this before. It just seems to be throw this just in case. The water's really murky here. Let me show you. Here we go. Got this one too. Let's see. Got that one. I just picked these up today because I was actually going to go for minnows and they were out, and I just bugged the crap out of me. But I wanted to hit the creeks and do I think that's the nice thing about the community too, because the guys know so much. It's nice I can actually ask questions, and you guys are pretty cool about answering them and not calling me a moron at the same time. Bottom with the split shot, stick up, yeah, that's what I was thinking too. And I got all that stuff over in the truck. I just kind of hiked down here, no big deal. I brought a lot of stuff in my pockets though. What's up? How you doing? How you doing? Hope everybody's doing good today. I wanted to get out and fish a little bit today. I had to run around and get the large Marge, the adventure truck inspected and stuff like that. Just fishing for trout right now under the covered bridge, but everything's it's pretty quiet over here, so probably walk you guys a little bit over to another section and try that over there real quick. Like I said, I just wanted to get out and get a live going. We just hit 1,000 subscribers, which is awesome, but I haven't had a chance to really do any lives for a bit, so I wanted to get the interaction up with you guys again. We're posting a video tomorrow of an old, I think it's tomorrow. I think it's either the Von Graf. I think it might be the Cordonis iron furnace. Old as hell, pretty much old as hell. I'll go with that. But we filmed the Cordonis iron furnace, which they used it during the actual Revolutionary War to make cannon fire and shot for the Revolution. So that was pretty interesting to go and film that. Whoa, a lot of briars up in here. So that was pretty cool. What's up, Bill? Thank you, Bill. Yeah, that was cool to get there. You know, I have the other channel with PA Brew News, and honestly, beer reviewing and stuff is pretty niche. If you know what I mean. I think people they enjoy a lot of the camping and adventures more so, which I don't blame them. You know, I don't blame them. Like with me, walking through briars like an idiot. That's enjoyable. Whew. Let's see what we do here. Yeah, we're gonna go down to another bit of rapids quick and hit this, and it levels out so it's easier to get to the water over here. I just really wanted to fish under the covered bridge. I love covered bridges, so had to get in it, get over to it. Sorry, I have to look down a little bit. A lot of stuff I'm tripping over, so. Whoop. Right in the face. That was fun. Can't hurt these looks. They're already ruined. Alright, guys. Cool. I tried, but it wasn't working for some reason. It was still staying vertical, even though it was still staying vertical, even though it was supposed to be set to horizontal. I like doing the. I polled the audience a little bit ago of what they like more, and there was sounding. Actually, I was surprised, but the resounding notion was they liked the verticals more. They actually liked the verticals more, which I was surprised. Yeah, I was actually surprised they liked the verticals more, but hey, I want to make sure I do what the people like, so yeah, it's nice here. We're about maybe 10 minutes away from the house. Not too long in Columbia County. A lot of covered bridges in Columbia County. I think there's 21 bridges in Columbia County alone, which is nuts. Yeah, I wish I had the, like Brad said, I wish I had the split shot jig going on instead with the float from the bottom with this bait. He said I've never used a power bait before, so, but it was interesting throwing that Berkeley's worm. You could really watch it interact, you know. I was actually surprised how big these power bait are, though, too, because I thought they'd be smaller, like eggs. And it's like, oh my god, they look like a 50 apart. Well, I don't mind trying new things. Maybe I figured like this would be the ticker, because it didn't like, nothing seemed to be caring about that worm, but at the same time it was a chartreuse. I don't know. Hey, what's up, Tom and Struggler? What's up? How you guys doing, man? We're just trout fishing. Trying to anyway. We'll just say that. So, oh, by the way, Bill, here you go. Bong, bong. What's? Yeah. Boom. Yeah. What's up, guys? I got all geared up. I got all geared up to do some minnow throwing today, and then the local shop didn't have any in stock, so I got to go. I had to run around today a good bit, so I didn't have time to go get minnows yet. So I got to go do that today or tomorrow morning. Oops. Don't drop that. That's expensive. Suck your shower. Yeah, like Brad was saying too, just get a split shot jig with hooks and just let it float. What's up, Sammy? That's how we should be doing it right now. Let that thing do its thing, and we'll get a snag. I'll get ticked off, and we'll leave. But that's okay. Like I said, I'm just fishing for a little bit. I wanted to get out here, do a live. I was enjoying fishing while I was watching Anyfin's live stream. But I'm gonna go with my daughter here in a little while. Let's see. Yeah, no, I fished for 4 hours one time and didn't catch a dang thing. That was pretty fun. So no, I know what you mean. Yeah, but at the same time, it's good for the channel though. It's like the people that pop on. It's good for the community because we meet a lot of good people doing this too. So, and then I fished 1 month. I fished for 4 hours, didn't get a dang thing, but then hooked up with Bob, and we had a great time catching pickerel, and I caught 7 pickerel. That it was just a non-stop fun. So it's worth it. It can be worth it anyway. And some days it doesn't matter who you meet up, you both get skunked. You know what I mean? So, but there's a lot of, I guess there's a lot of how do you say it? Research about fishing and mental health and stuff like that, and I guess relaxing, connecting with nature and stuff like that. So it's got some positives. It's got some positives for sure. No, man, it's not cold out here. I just dressed to make sure I wasn't cold, honestly. It's 7:37, so it's not bad. It's not bad outside. And it's really not too windy down here either, so. We were just camping, Bill. We were camping at Cinnamahoney State Park on Saturday, and we woke up Saturday, it was 9 degrees outside, so that was pretty cold. Yeah, it beats holding. Yeah, it's exactly. It beats holding up in the pad all day. Last night we didn't have power, so I drove the girls to their mom's house because I figured why not just let them be, have a nice meal and be comfortable. And I just chilled out by the wood stove all night long and fed the wood stove and just relaxed. It was kind of nice. It was a nice little change, honestly. So. But it's nice to just get out here, you know what I mean? Just get out here and just relax, not care, not really give a crap what happens. Just let's sacrifice this to the trout gods. There you go. Enjoy. Sacrifice that piece of power bait to the trout gods. And yeah, there's a road on each side of this. Of course, because it's a covered bridge. That's what they're for. They're a bridge, dummy. Yeah, I said that out loud. Yeah, get some nature, get some air. I was chopping wood all last night. I didn't really have any wood around. I had a tree cut up, but I didn't have any really good wood around for the house. So last night I was pulling in the rain, of course, because you don't have power outages in good weather. This doesn't how it work. It's not how it works like that. So I was splitting wood and stuff outside in the night and taking some inside, letting it warm up by the wood stove, dry it out. It was fun. It wasn't too bad. It gave me something to do, Yeah, it gave me something to do. Not too bad. It's a nice area out here, though. It's quiet generally, except for there's a highway, but not a highway, but a main road. But it's not too bad out here. Tell you what, these jigs, man, they do not like. It's a little shallow over here for these jigs. Oh man, leaf fish. Leaf fish. I don't get too upset anymore. I used to get upset if I don't catch stuff. I used to get upset all the time. Now I don't care. Now I don't care. I mean, I think it's awesome when I catch stuff, but I don't get upset if I don't, if you know what I mean. So it's one of those things. It's a free range leaf too, so it's a free range gluten-free leaf fish. It might even be fair trade. I'm not exactly sure. Gotta get up. Get up. Get on up, y'all. It's a nice area. Nice area. A lot of plants to go far on there. Get up. Here, you guys can look at the creek. Actually, you can look this way. There you go. Look that way. Get on up there. I don't see sex machine. Let you guys do that while I get this hook set up. There you go. Get that on. Put it down here. Just setting something up real quick. You're right there. Oop, that sucks. This one. There we go. A little bit further. Back here. See what we talking about. What are we talking about? Alfred, what's up? What's up, Alfred? And Joe's in the house. Oh, no shit. What's up, Joe? Boom. Everybody's in. It's awesome. Here we are. Snag. Oh, of course. Playing with the dang cat. Just snagged up. What happened? I see you over there kicking that ass. That's my fault. That's my fault. Poosh. Snags are a thing of the world. That's the only shitty thing. You can't really pay attention to the chat too much while you're doing some of this stuff. It is what it is. No big deal. Used to get upset about that too. I don't really get upset about too much anymore. Found it not to be worth anything to get all mad. So I just try not to take everything with a grain of salt to a certain degree. What's up? That's a hell of a backdrop, isn't it? Okay. Got a snagged up. Threw a little trout magnet out there, and I was paying attention to the chat, and then I got it snagged up. That was my fault. I knew it was coming too, so it was one of those silly boy moments. Silly boy moments. Hey, anyone want to throw the Eastern Standard Time on for me real quick? If you guys have it available, where you could put it in the chat. Come on, boy. What you doing? Rig this thing up again. 236. Thanks, guys. There we rig this up. Gotta get ready to get my daughter from school here in a bit. Thanks a lot. Bob and Brad and Bill and Bibbly. Everybody's here. Look at this. Gold hook. That's like gold and stuff. Silver and gold. That's what they gave me in this trout kit. Silver and gold. I should just use a double hook angling one, and they would just come and throw themselves at the bank. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's my buddy's birthday today. Yeah, we were in a Permanent Midnight together, a black death metal band from like '96 to 2006. His birthday's today. My birthday was Monday. 43 years young. 43 years young. Feel like 59 years old. Silver and gold. Let's see. Put that in. Let's try this again, folks. Ooh, let's use one of these. This will be fun. So here's the kit I got. You've seen this before, and most of you guys have seen this. Trout magnet kit. So What am I doing? Bonk. Come on. Here, chat filter. Got messages. Chat filter. All messages. Pow. Just a trout magnet kit. Bob got me onto them. I'm trying to learn how to use them. I've never used jigs and rigs and whatnots before, so just trying to give it a go. I thought the hooks were a little bit too. I was surprised how big the hooks were for trout, but that's what they recommend. That's what they recommend. So I'm getting used to it. I'm gonna go for that. Why not? Let's go for it, sons. Listening and playing my trout. Yeah. How many? I have a, but it won't take long. Yeah. Oh, you didn't see it. I was driving over by Green Creek on the way home, and I saw a pure white doe. It was really awesome. Absolutely pure white doe. It was really pretty. There's I've seen that one there before. Oh, actually, I was by Fishing Creek. Fishing Creek or Green Creek? This is one of those ones. I think they go together at some point in time. But I saw a pure white doe over there, and it was really, really pretty. Super pretty. Yeah, pure white. I like the, unfortunately, this location. I like the cast upstream, and then it went all the way down. But that snag factor is right there. So. Right here is not as good. I mean, honestly, I would just chuck a red worm in there and just watch it go to town. I was actually using the same setup, but with Berkeley's worm, and I was actually getting a chance to actually see how it reacted and what happened when you moved it over by the covered bridge. But I came back over here because it's a nice little stream and stuff. It gets kind of deep right here, but with that snag factor, it's not as good. But it is actually interesting using this stuff for the first time to see actually how it reacts in the water and how when you're jigging it and then pulling it in and little straws, how it works behind it. So it's kind of like a learning experience for me, for sure. I'll get more into it tomorrow. I don't know if you saw that. Maybe you did. I can't remember. The store over that I wanted to go to was completely out of minnows. They even didn't have water in the tank. So I'm gonna have to take a little extra trip to get some minnows. But fouls it in again. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a little extra trip to get minnows, to throw some minnows tomorrow, because I'm not gonna. My dad just gave me a minnow bucket and stuff, so I was like, yeah, he's like, yeah, take this, go throw some minnows for Brown. I'm like, you got it. I'm gonna be doing that for sure. So that's gonna be my plan tomorrow, is going around some of these creeks. I have some already in mind. closer down to the southern Columbia County, not southern Columbia, middle Columbia County area. And I'll be throwing some minnows to see what's going on with them. And it's basically just going to be a simple, I don't even know if it's going to be a jig. It's probably just going to be a small hook and a minnow and just let it float down the creek and see what's going on. What's up, Vanessa? How you doing? So I'm going to see what's going on with that too. Change up a little bit. I'm going to probably throw a little trout magnets tomorrow too and see what's going on. I'm going to try to get used to using these, but gonna have to run and get my kid. I was fishing for a while, but I was listening to Bob. I was actually listening to his live stream while I was hitting these creeks and stuff, so I wasn't as live as long as I was fishing, but that's okay. Like, I'm just out here. I wanted to get out here and listen and just sit by the creek basically and just relax. What's up, Chad? How you doing? No, unfortunately, kind of got skunked here, but that's the storm of my life, basically. So I was just saying to the guys, I don't get upset about not catching fish because there's always another day to catch them. And when you do catch one, it feels even better. You know, don't get upset about it. Just maybe you're doing something wrong. Maybe you're not using the right stuff, or maybe you're giving up too quick. You know, so it's all about perseverance and stuff like that, and changing how you do things. So it's a learning experience, and this community is great for teaching people how to do new things and get better. Yeah, no, don't worry about it. I just had a fun time listening to you and chatting, so it's all good. I'm going to be going to, and cheers to you, Chad. Merry Christmas. I'm going to be going live tomorrow, and I will catch you then. I'm going to go pick up my kids. It's been great. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye. Watch that finger. Here it comes.